What's going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you guys are. You know, it's been a long bank holiday weekend. It's been a great bank holiday weekend. It wasn't long enough though, because the days just went by so quickly. But yeah, we are back with another anime review, Anime and Chill episode. Trying to take a guess here, probably like 8, I think, or 7, I think. But yeah, today we've got My Home Hero. It's a anime that hasn't got many exposure. Came out in 2023, I believe, last year. Not too long ago. I think it was a spring anime. It was a spring anime, so that's when it came out. Very good anime. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very good anime. I really enjoyed watching this anime. It's something different from what I usually watch. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. To be honest with you, I don't want to call it a hidden gem. I mean, I do want to call it a hidden gem because not a lot of people know it. There's not enough exposure, but it did come out 2023, like not a few months back. Not a few months back, about 8-9 months back. But it's a great anime. I mean, you could call it hidden gem. It's a great anime. It's a great anime altogether. So what we're gonna do is, of course, we will start with anime by description. I actually kind of forgot to even put that up. Okay, let me quickly put that anime in by description. Sorry about the typing, guys. The mic is literally right next to the bad anime description game. Guess the anime description game. Right, okay, here we go. So this is an absolute easy one. I mean, if you don't get this, I don't know why you're even here. So this is the question. The police arrests a student for writing in his notebook. Let me say it again. The police arrests student for writing in his notebook. I mean, if you don't get that, I lose all hope on every single person who watches anime. You know, that's one of the questions. Make sure if you do get the answer, make sure you write down in the comments below what the answer is. Along with what your top 3 animes are. What's it currently watching? What's your top 3 anime currently? I mean, it can be what you're watching now, or it could be you already watched, or past anime, present anime, doesn't matter. Make sure you let me know what your top 3 animes are. But yeah, let's go to the show. So yeah, we got My Home Hero. About to go see the description now, so just bear with me. Here we go. Let me make myself smaller. Okay, here we go. So this is My Home Hero. As you can see, it is a thriller sort of anime. It's a crime thriller anime. It should say here somewhere. Adult cast, organized crime, drama and suspense. That's what it is. The studio that made this is, I just seen it somewhere here. Where's it? Tezuka Production. We're gonna obviously see what other anime they made afterwards, but that's what. Let me just give you a quick synopsis of the animes and I'll talk through it. So, Tetsuo Tosu never expected his daughter Reika to be a victim of domestic violence. Suspecting that her Yakuza boyfriend Nobuto Matori is the perpetrator, Tetsuo decides to investigate him and his associates, but as he searches for evidence at Reika's apartment, the father learns that his daughter is not the first victim and that a worse fate awaits her. Despicable person, absolute despicable. When he is discovered by Nobuto, Tetsuo ends up killing him in the ensuing fight. Assisted by his wife, Tetsuo hides the body in fear of a retaliation from the Yakuza. To add to the misfortune of the Tosu family, Nobuto happens to be the son of the mafia's head. Considered to be prime suspects behind Nobuto's disappearance, Tetsuo and his wife will have to deploy all the ingenuity to protect their daughter from the Yakuza and their ruthless investigation. So that's basically the rundown of the anime. When I first read this, I read this a long time ago when it was actually going to come out. and I thought it was something that I really want to watch. It took me a while to catch up. I got a long seasonal list of animes I need to watch, so I'm just trying to go by each season. So this is April. I've just finished April season. Now I'm onto the next one, which is summer anime. So I'm 100 and all that stuff. That's what I'm on right now. So yeah, it's been taking me a long time to catch up with my anime. I've been playing games. I've been watching. Forget all that. Anyway, when I first read this, it was great. I actually thought this was going to be a good anime. I had it on my list, and I'm glad I got to watch it. This came down, like, obviously my anime list. It came down like low, like below a lot of other animes. But I'm glad I watched this. It leaves a lot of good suspense, and obviously it's filled with drama as well. So obviously with this description that you got, Tosu Tetsuo, which is the dad, ends up killing Reika, her daughter's boyfriend, which is Nobuto, because he threatened to do something really bad to Reika, which is Reika, so not Reika. That sounds like I'm saying, the R word. Reika, yeah, probably like batter or something like that. And she was not the first. So Nobuto is basically a scumbag. He's an absolute scumbag, the scummiest guy on earth. And the people that he hangs around with allow that stuff to happen. They sign it off. They co-sign that shit, which is despicable. He hits women. He takes the money. First of all, he rinses them, takes the money for protection or whatnot. And he just uses them, bro. He hits the women. He hits the girl then. But why? I mean, people that do that, they somehow feel a source of empowerment within themselves by hitting a female. But I don't know. They're just weird people, and they deserve to get absolutely 10 times battered. They deserve to get 10 times battered more than how they hit the girl. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Anyway, I mean, I would have probably done the same if I was in Tetsuo's shoes, and my daughter was getting hit by this waste man, Yakuza guy in his head. You would have to. It was up. You have to do it. You'll have to do it either way. Something's gonna have to happen. You feel me? So he made the right decision. But he is a normal guy. He's a normal 9 to 5. He's a normal corporate guy, and he ends up killing this Yakuza's head of Yakuza's son now. And to be honest with you, his dad, I wish he was more in the show. Like, I really wish he was more in the show. He wasn't too much in the show, only towards the start and then towards the end. In between, I'm going to show the characters. Obviously, it was a couple of other characters. So I feel like they should have had the father more into it. But anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just a normal 9 to 5 worker. He killed this guy now, and he has to do everything he can to somehow save him and his family, and try to get away with it. He is a novel writer, so he writes a lot of novels and all that stuff, mystery novels. So he had a lot of, because he loves mystery and murder novels. So he read upon a lot of how to get away with murder. So how to get away with murder, basically. So he did a lot of stuff like obviously use the bleach to whatever, and this thing to get rid of the body, decay the human flesh, the bones, put in a compost, to incinerate it, and all that stuff. Obviously the bones you can't really get rid of like that, but incinerate it, compost, stuff like whatever he was on. So he had knowledge of what to do next, and he planned, overthought. He's like the overly cautious hero that is the anime that he was. He overly thought everything, all the plans, and he had to execute it. And his misses, bro, ride or die. Let's go down to the characters. So here's the characters. Tosutetsu, the main guy, is the main man. Japanese voice actor is Suwabe Junichi. Nice name. This is his missus, ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde. Gasan Totu. I mean, they don't really say her name. I think is her name. It can't be Gasan. Gasan is like mother. So I don't know if that's actual name or they just said mother, like they just left it as mother. Gasan is mother. This is where's the door? Reika. It was Reika. Absolute waste girl. She is the dumbest girl ever. Why would you still stick around with someone that beats you up? I don't give a shit if love makes you do crazy shit, but man, fuck that shit, bro. why? And you put your parents through some bullshit as well. That's her, and this is Nobuto, the scum. Basically, this is scumbag. Yeah. Anyway, say RIP to this guy. He didn't deserve that shit. And then this guy Kyoichi was sent by this guy Matori, which is this Matori guy, he is the head of the Yakuza, and Kubo, which is the muscle. So he's the brains of the Yakuza, he's the muscle of Yakuza. Really and truly, this Kubo guy is the head of the Yakuza. Let's be honest with you, this guy just makes the money. Matori. And they basically found him. He was basically having suicidal thoughts. He had nothing to live for, and they found him, and he had love for his kid. That's the only thing he had salvation, his kid. He lost his job and all that stuff. His wife left him. Kubo, he's a Yakuza guy. When he seen him in his weakest, recruited him and to make money basically. So yeah, so really and truly, get rid of that. Kubo is the main Yakuza clan. Anyway, Kyoichi works under Kubo. He was, after the murder, he was sent to get information as who murdered him or why is it. Because they didn't know at the start it was a murder. They didn't know. Tetsuo made it look like he disappeared. Nobuto disappeared. They don't know he's dead at this point. So he made it out that he's disappeared. They made a fake video of him, Nobuto, walking. They made it seem like he ran off with money. He did a heist, and they made it seem like he ran off with the money. Also, he was sent. Kyoichi was sent to investigate Tetsu. He was under watch. They put surveillance on him and his family. This woman here went through everything, bro. She had to remain. She was jumping off buildings for him. She was more or less skydiving, you know, ninja warrior, everything. That's what she was doing. But to keep it simple, basically, at the end of the day, you know, the story was progressing well. It had great pacing, I believe. He planned a lot of stuff. Things that highlighted the anime. The thing that highlighted anime was how quick-witted Tetsuo was. Obviously, it's anime, you know what I'm saying, but how quick-witted Tetsuo was. Like they would throw so much stuff at this guy, and he wouldn't break down. Obviously, he would turn a bit psycho. There's things when you murder someone, obviously you're gonna feel guilty, but at the same time, there was psycho. There was a bar scene, right? This was episode 4 or 5. I can't remember. There was a bar scene. Tetsuo went to investigate Nobuto's whereabouts, his password to log into his finance stuff. In the bar, he met this guy, Yoshitatsu, which is obviously Nobuto's dad. And he didn't know, obviously. Yoshitatsu didn't know, obviously, Tetsuo was the guy that they're looking into that murdered his son. They're having a bar. They was in the bar. He was like, "Yo, I lost my son, and whoever done it, I'm about to kill the guy, bro." And obviously, Tetsuo didn't know that was Nobuto's dad, so he was like, like he didn't want to chat to him. He's like, then you gotta be like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like he felt the father's, you know, protection that he needs to get revenge of the kid. He goes, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill him and his family. Whoever his family is, I'm gonna kill him when I'm gonna find him." So he left, and then Tetsuo was like to the bartender, "I'm looking for the Nobuto." And yeah, he was like, and the bartender was like, "Oh, that's it. That was his dad right next to you." So he was like, "Damn." You know, and then he gave a fake name, which is this Tabata guy, which is that's their friend. But yeah, I mean, it was the middle. Him, Kyoichi, and Tetsuo be kind of the similar situation, sort of thing. Obviously, if they don't find out evidence if he's dead or not, they're gonna frame Tetsuo. The thing basically was Yakuza Kubo was, if they don't find any information about Nobuto by Friday, 1 week, they're gonna frame Tetsuo to be the actual murderer anyway. Kyoichi is gonna frame them to be the murderer, and then they're gonna kill him basically. Either way, it's either Kyoichi or Tetsuo, because them two are found working together randomly at some point, because they were after the same goal, which is to find Nobuto. Obviously, pretending to find Nobuto, and he went against Kubo. He went against Yakuza. Kyoichi went against Yakuza. So they set a deadline for them. Friday, one of you guys are gonna die. So you guys find either Nobuto if he's dead or not. They kind of grew close. And then at the end, obviously, Tetsuo was able to frame Kyoichi for the murder, left it in his safe. Crazy. got the UV light and all that. They deep cleaned the apartment as well. Obviously with the help of Kasa. And yeah, they were about to kill Kyochi, and then Kyochi just broke free, clattered the mans that were guarding him, trying to get him. Kyochi called him Matori himself and was like, look, I didn't murder him, this is how it happened. He explained this guy's elaborate plan, his elaborate scheme. I'm explaining it so quick, I'm skipping so many things, but look, Tetsuo had a crazy elaborate plan to obviously frame him, but the things that he had to go through to frame him was crazy. You have to watch the anime for that. I'm just giving you a little quick review of it. I'm not going to ruin the actual anime, I'm just giving you like the basic stuff. So yeah, called him like, yo, this is Tetsuo's plan, this is how he done it, you just go check it. So at the end, he went and checked the apartment where Nobuto was died, used the UV light, found bloodstains. Tetsuo was hiding in the same, what do you call it, same wardrobe. You can say wardrobe. He's hiding in the same wardrobe as when Nobuto was there in the apartment, when he overheard Nobuto's gonna kill Thingy. Hurt Reika. So the same spot. He found out that he was in the wardrobe. They fought, and then at the end, obviously, you know, I'm not really gonna ruin it too much. Just this is spoiler alert. Yeah, I mean, he killed him. I mean, he stabbed himself at the end because he was like, yo, some of my man's downstairs, if I don't turn up, they're gonna come kill you anyway. So he stabbed himself because he had nothing to live for anyway, Yoshiatsu, and because his son dead now, he had nothing to live for. Killed himself, and then Tetsuo at the end buried his body. There was the typhoon coming to Japan, a mudslide. He buried him in the forest, a mudslide. God knows what's gonna happen in the I don't know what's gonna happen because his face went all weird at the end of the anime. So obviously, character development wise, going through the whole motion, Tetsuo was feeling guilty, emotional, or had a sense of protection. He just wanted to get done and over with. He wanted to. I think he was like, let me get this over, then I'll think of what to do next. Repent, rejoice, whatever. At the end, you don't know what to. He's just trying to get through the week without getting harmed or any of his family. So yeah, and obviously at the end they don't really say. Obviously Kuba he died, but they didn't really find out what happened to him because the anime just ended. So we don't know. We're not really too sure if there's gonna be a season 2 or not. There was. You could call it a cliffhanger, or you can't really call it a cliffhanger because he killed him and there was no response. We don't even know if Kyochi is still alive because he had his little gun wound from episode like 4, 5. So there's a gun wound. We don't even know if he's alive or not. Kubo, we don't even know if he found out this guy's dead or not. A lot of things that need to be answered. Questions that need to be answered at the end. I mean, you could call it. I guess you could call it a cliffhanger. So, and Reika didn't even know nobody's dead. No, she didn't even know he's dead, bro. Hibuki is one of the supporting character, which was his other girlfriend. Takeda was one of the goons that was meant to be finding these guys. So yeah. So let me give you the lowdown now. What I think of the anime. Okay, so I've sort of explained what the anime is about. I explained the bits and bobs of the anime. Now let me give my actual opinion. So I think it's a very good anime. I will give the score 7 out of 10. Happily. Great anime. I believe that there were things that they could have done differently. This anime, I know they could have different. I believe that dad should have been more involved in this anime because he only came for the bits and pieces of anime, like the first couple episodes and the last couple episodes. Which is stupid because he was the main guy. That's his son. He was meant to be the one that's, So I believe he should have been in it more. I think they gave too much knowledge to Tetsuo. Gave way too much knowledge to him. Either way, they got the job done. He didn't get miscaught or anything once. He went sailed through it straight away. Even his wife, Gasa, she had no hiccups. There was a bit of hiccups, but they solved it somehow easily. There there was not a lot of trial and tribulations, to be fair, in their ploy, except for obviously they were sneaking around, but they found out the listening device and all that stuff. Kyochi, I think he was a good character. He had the most development, I believe. He was you thought of him as a dog. Obviously, this guy's working for the Yakuza. Then he was, you know, he had a past. His parents got killed by the Yakuza, but he was told that he was suicide. He had a business. He wanted to open up a business, which was dad's business, which the Yakuza came and took off him. So he was meant to open a new business with, basically, you know, he was going to be the head of it. He was going to be the business owner and start a new family restaurant, family diner. That was his dream. That's why he saved a lot of money for. Unfortunately, that all got taken away when Tatsuo framed him at the end. I mean, it was either him or him. You know what I'm saying? It was either Tatsuo or Kyochi. So, you know, they're gonna obviously have Tetsuo survive. Obviously, we don't know. He might have survived as well. So I believe he had a great character development because he felt a bit closely to Tetsuo. They felt obviously in the same boat. They were trying to have one up in each other. So yeah, I mean, obviously most of the anime was about them. But I believe that should be more involved. The Kubo-san, which is the head of Yakuza, he should have been more involved as well, I believe. They could have added a lot of stuff. But I still think it was a good anime. They could have added a lot more stuff to this, a lot more layers. But yeah, I think it was a good anime. It was a great anime. Great watch. Make sure you do watch this. 7 out of 10 for the story. I believe the story was good. 7 out of 10. Again, missing the few little bits and pieces, but 7 out of 10 good. Characters, 8 out of 10. I'm not even like 8 out of 10. Tetsuo, cool, calm-headed. This guy looked like he'd done about 20 murders in his life. You know, there was some cases where he felt guilty, blah blah blah. But then at the end of the day, you need to protect his family. You need to do what you need to do. It was either him or his daughter that was gonna get it. So he rather take the rap. He killed him, and you know, he sorted everything out. His missus, bro, she deserves a 10 by herself. She was on it, bro. Like, what should I do next? What should I do? Don't hide anything. What should I do? She was on it. She was not even scared. She felt like she was a spy film. They were like spies. So, bro, the character 100%, and Kyochi obviously was a good character as well. So 8 out of 10 for characters. 8.5. So opening and ending. I actually liked the opening and ending. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. Unfortunately, it just misses out on my playlist. Will I add it to my playlist? I don't know. I might have to give it a couple more listens to it. I feel like it just misses it, or it might just go onto my playlist. I just need to have another listen to it. You guys decide, should it be added to the playlist or should it not? You know, The Dangers of My Heart season 1 and 2, the opening and ending, both of them was added to the playlist. Marshall, fortunately it wasn't. The other one, which I can't remember the name of, wasn't. This one, it might. So you let me know if this should be added to the playlist or not, the opening and ending, or just the ending, or just the opening. But yeah, you know, animation, I wasn't too wild of animation, to be fair. In this it wasn't like too fast-paced. There was no action, there was no fighting, so animation didn't really matter much. Obviously, you still need a good animation for characters, how they walk, how they look, and all that talk. Well, obviously not talk much, but how they look, how walk, and all that stuff, the settings, the background, and all that stuff. I think it was good animation for what the show. It was, you know, it was good for what it was. 7 out of 10 as well. So yeah, altogether, I mean, the anime music, I didn't rate it. 7 out of 10 as well. 6.9. I give it a 6.9. The opening and ending, 6.9. Maybe 7. I don't know. Obviously, I will give this 7.5. I mean, I said 7 out of 10 and start. I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. A good 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 for the anime. If a season 2 will come out, I will judge it this next season then, because what more does he need to do? He needs to hide first. So Nobuto's finished now. Now he needs to hide the other body, which is the dad now. So you know, let's see what happens. I don't think there will be a season 2. If there was, I don't know what angle they're gonna look at it. It could go the same way, but I believe if they use the same thing, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be the same shit, different anime, same shit, different day. You know what I'm saying? You need to spice up a bit, change up a bit. Kyochi is still alive, Tetsuo and Kyochi work together to take down the accuser. Now that would be good. That would be good. Find some dirt on you and they, you know, take them down, so they can leave them alone. So I think that would be good. In my opinion, I think that will probably be the next season. I can't really see any other angle they will go through. But yeah, I think that's my thing. That's my take on this anime. My Home Hero, great anime. Few bits and bobs that I wish they could have added more, but nevertheless, great anime. Make sure you guys let me know. Oh yeah, before that actually, yeah, we need to find out what other studios were thingy. Give me a second. So yeah, let me see what other studios this anime has done. So where's the studio? There you go. The Fable against TV. Okay, that's a new one. Fable. The Fable manga with all the main stuff, and we don't even know what else about. So this is, you know what? This is a good studio. Dororo, great anime, beautiful anime. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it. 8.25, very well deserved. Very well deserved. This I've heard is good. I have not watched it. I have watched this. I think I have watched this. A good anime, I'm not gonna lie. It's an easy anime. Not watched this. Kanojo, no, Kanojo. I think I watched this. Not bad. Achishin, have I watched this or not? I can't remember if I watched this or not. They do a lot of fantasy and isekai, so it was crazy that they done that take. Unless that's similar to it. Cafe. Ninja, Under Ninja. Okay, that seems kind of dark like that. Young Blackjack, that seems like a crime drama. There you go, Fable. Oh, so they're gonna remake. Okay. So yeah, this studio seems like it does have a lot of crime, organizational drama, and isekai and fantasy anime. So make sure you give them a go. Give the animes a go. I'm not gonna lie. Give this definitely Dororo a go. If you haven't watched Dororo, make sure you go watch this. And obviously My Home Hero. I can't really give anything else for any of these other animes, but yeah, make sure you go check them animes out. So there, that does it for me, guys. Make sure you go give My Home Hero a watch. Great anime. I really enjoyed it. It's a hidden gem anime. Not a lot of exposure for this anime, so let's get it the exposure it needs. It deserves. I believe it deserves a lot more exposure than it is getting right now. So it's like Bungo the Stray Dogs. It didn't get enough exposure. It was a very underrated anime. Through the years, more and more season released, that's when it got noticed. This one, unfortunately, I don't know if there's going to be another season or not. It might not get the exposure that it deserves, but I believe this should definitely get more exposure because it was a great anime. But yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the anime. Make sure you comment down below if you enjoyed this anime or not, if you're going to watch this anime or not, what you thought about it, and what you think they could have done to improve on, or you think they even need to improve on it, you know, and do they need to have a season 2? So you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you answer the question that I gave at the start. Share with your friends and family. Like, share, and subscribe to my channels, to my Twitch, RiW1 on my Twitch. I'm live every day on my Kick, on my TikTok as well. Please come join me. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you for everyone who has been supporting me. You know, thank you for joining the RiW community. Obviously, RiW for sure. Come join the clan. Much appreciated to have you guys, and thank you very much for everything you've done for me so far. And I hope you guys continue your support. And you know, let's review more animes together. Let's watch more animes together, and hopefully there's better animes to come. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Have a great evening. Peace.